Hey guys, back from regional. Sorry I couldn't record too much. I played my deck. I placed 100th out of 190 something people. Um, However, the first game or the second game, the second match, I went to the food court to get some food. Had one of my friends. I told him to call me when the match started, when the round started, so I could get back and play. And he failed to. He did not at all. So I was let down. So I lost a match just because of time. That was BS. I also lost a match because of a technicality. He didn't give me a chance to respond to Decree's activation, Royal Decree's activation. So that was kind of some jank. But other than that, I mean, I did pretty good. My ranking was 100 out of 194 people, but that was before they put in that I won my last match. So I have my Eatos deck. I changed it around a little bit from what I ran there because unfortunately I ran the only Lightsworn deck I ran, I didn't draw any D-Fisher. So it kind of pissed me off. So I'm going to show you guys an idea that is like a little bit innovative that I'm going to try, and I'll let you know what I'm going to change. So we got 3 Eatos, 3 Barbaros. Personally, me, I never really get off the triple summon effect, but it's there. 1 Stratos, 3 E-Call, or Eos Alias, who gets E-Called. 3 Evocator. It's a great roto target, but I'm going to switch out at least 2 of these for Crusader and Demions when I can get them. Now here's the difference though that I'm running. I'm running 2 Divas. It allows me access to Synchro monsters, and it allows me access to my Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, and it gives me an extra target for Miracle Fusion. Now Miracle Fusions, first of all, this card jumped up in price to like $5 a rare now. I'm going to hope my cousin gets it. So if you're watching this MKPS 19 whatever your 1988 or whatever your number is after your name, get me these. I need these very much for decks that I'm building. I'm going to try to run Absolute Zero in all my decks. But anyway, so Miracle Fusion. If I have monsters I don't want in my graveyard, most of the time it's going to be an E-Hero and something else anyway. If it's an E-Hero and Eatos, I don't know why it would be, but if it's an E-Hero and Eatos, I'm kind of screwed until the E-Hero Dust Great Tornado or whatever comes out. But if I have an Eos Alias and a Deep Sea Diva, what can I synchro for, or what can I fuse for? 0. And if it happens to be Miracle Fusion and my Earth type, Barbaros, what can I fusion summon for? E-Hero Gaia. So I get free beaters. Gaia I don't think gets his effect under skill drain, but I know Absolute Zero does because his effect resolves after leaving the field. So it just helps get monsters out of my graveyard better. It's kind of, Soul Release is kind of a -1, because it doesn't really help me unless I can special summon Eatos. Whereas this allows me also access, which I'll go ahead and cut to the extra deck, which I probably should have shown first. Iron Chain and Gaia Knight. Gaia Knight's obviously just a beat stick, and Iron Chain mills for decks like GBs and stuff like that, which is good. Basically, they're beat sticks. I'm considering running a Goyo in here, but I don't have an extra one right now. And because I don't have when Starlight Red comes out, I have Stardust. Stardust is really just in here for if I normal Diva, or have it at level 4, and then normal Diva, special summon another one, synchro for like Iron Chain or Gaia Knight, and then synchro again for Stardust. So I do have Stardust, and then I have 2-0. And 1 Gaia. I'm going to have another Gaia coming in the mail, so it will be 2-2. There's no point in running a playset, and Absolute Zeros are pretty hot right now, so might as well trade the other one that I have. Forbidden Chalice. To reset your Barbaros' effect or stop GBs from tagging out is what I usually like to do. Rhoda. Right now you got a lot of targets, but E-Call, I don't think they're as necessary as everyone says. 3 D-Fish. 3 Gemini Spark. Now that I'm running 6 total Geminis, I think it's needed. Oh, by the way, I was watching Pointlessness's video, and he's really right. I used to think, run Evocator because it's it's a roto target. Yeah, it's a roto target, but it only has 900 defense, and you really feel like crap when you have to set this because you're doing bad, or they Book of Moon this and then attack it with Pyramid Turtle. You're like, really? If that was a Crusader, that would not have happened. 2 books, 1 Shrink, 1 Mirror Force, We ran 2 traps now, just in case you have not noticed. 2 bottomless. Oh, this also cost me a game loss. When I was playing, I forgot. What originally happens is if you don't know how to regionals, you have to write your entire deck list down. Why, I have no idea. I guess so they can do a deck profile on you if they want to. But yeah, so I didn't write down that I ran Soul Release and this, which I don't run Soul Release anymore, but I didn't write those down in my deck list because I originally wrote the list and it was right, and then we traded and somehow I lost the list and we had to rewrite it really fast within 2 minutes, and so I got a game loss. But it was funny because I had game loss, and then with this deck, first turn, he goes Absolute Zero. I summon, what is it? I summon Neos Alias, Gemini Spark, destroy it. It destroys all my monsters, big whoop. I play D Fisher. He Solemn Judgments it, so he's down to 4,000, and then I special 2 Eatos and attack for game. Great move. 1D Prison. I'm experimenting with this like I am experimenting with the divas. I haven't played them yet. Just like I haven't played 1D Prison. D Prison really did save me almost every time I drew it. However, Pointlessness 1 runs 1, Pointlessness 4 1 3 1 runs 1, and he's the original inspiration for this deck, so why not try it? Not the synchro part. The synchro / absolute zero part I think I came up with. But yeah. Negation, we got 1 Solemn, 3 Bribes. I'm running 3/2 now, just because I have 3. 2 Skill Drain, I don't think it's as needed, just like 1 Oppression. Now that Light Swords are running it, I think, a lot of meta decks are going to, for some reason, try to run it. And 1 Cosmos. I really like Cosmos, but Pointlessness thinks it should go down to 1, and since River Play isn't as important now that I have the Absolute Zero aspect, I think we're good. Okay, so for the side, we have another D Prison, and another Macrocosmos, a Breaker for when I get the Crusaders, a Necroface, just as good. It's really good if you have a D Fisher and Vortex. So Shrink, Soul Release, MST for Light Swords, Vortex for Light Swords and Blackwings, or whenever you side in Necrofaces. Super Poly, if you're running against like D-Hero Zombies or another Absolute Zero deck, it's amazing to play Super Poly and then fuse their Absolute Zero with your random card, or fuse both Absolute Zeros together for your Absolute Zero. It's awesome. We got 2 DD Dynamite for game 3, just awesome. 3 Light Mirrors, obviously for LS. I usually only side in 2 though. Skill Drain, a 3rd one, just in case. Now this is what I call my side deck. This is cards I wish I could fit in main or side deck, but I just don't have room, so I carry them with me just in case I, for some reason, want to switch them out and play test it out. An extra e-call, because a lot of decks run 2, so. Grand Convergence, this is a new card that I like. You can only activate this card while Macrocosmos on the field, so obviously only run this if you're running the 2 Macrocosmos. Inflict 300 points of damage to your opponent, so there's quick burn, and destroy all monsters on the field. That's pretty good. That's a Dark Hole, plus it does burn. That's awesome. Arsenal Summoner, if I flip it, I can add Eatos to my hand. DD Survivor, really annoying and hard to get rid of. Cyber Valley, I did run this at the regionals today, but it always ended up being dead, so that kind of sucked. And then Colossal, just as an extra light, obviously my 2 tokens. Thanks, guys. Hope you liked it. Comment, rate, sub. Hopefully you guys like the new Absolute Zero part of Eatos. So this will be Guardian Zero. They're dimensional. I don't know what this deck is called now. Dimensional Eatos Guardian? What? Dimensional Diva Guardian? Dimensional Guardian Zero? I don't know. But thanks, guys. Hopefully you guys have read some fixes. Peace.